Welcome back to my channel. Today, we dive deep into a swirling vortex of chaos, longing, paternity disputes, medical mysteries, and emotional manipulations in the bold and the beautiful because, let's face it, where else can a possible organ donor also be a rejected daughter of a brooding doctor and an unlikely ally of the most dangerous woman in Los Angeles? We're talking about Luna, of course. The whirlwind played by Lisa Yamada, who's not going anywhere, despite the silence, the rejections, or even the side eyes from half the Forrester household. Luna has dug her heels into Los Angeles soil, and from the looks of it, she's ready to bulldoze her way into not only Finn's life, but into the lives of everyone orbiting around him, including Steffy, Sheila, and even the tragically ill Liam. The real question isn't if she'll stay. The question is how far she'll go to claim what she believes is hers and what shockwaves she'll leave in her path. When Luna first entered the canvas, whispers followed her everywhere. The mystery of her past, the intensity of her stare every time Finn passed by, the quiet desperation in her tone, it all suggested that this wasn't just a passing character with a forgettable arc. Luna came with secrets, with purpose, and, more than anything else, with a need to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be accepted, and not by just anyone. By her biological father, Dr. John Finnegan, the man who, upon learning the truth of her paternity, didn't embrace her with the open arms she had dreamt of. Instead, he recoiled, confused and overwhelmed, seeing her not as a daughter, but as a threat to the stability of his already complicated life. And complicated it is. Finn has a wife who sees red every time the word Sheila is mentioned, a stepdaughter who needs protection, and a best friend Liam facing a terminal diagnosis. With that much emotional debris flying around, it's no surprise that the revelation of an unknown daughter didn't land softly. But Luna? She didn't retreat. She didn't vanish into the shadows. Instead, she stayed. Quietly. Strategically. Waiting for her moment. And now, the storm is building. Sources from behind the scenes have teased that Luna will soon take drastic action to force Finn to confront his role in her life. One of the more deliciously dramatic possibilities involves Luna staging a medical emergency to lure Finn into a vulnerable, protective position. The idea? An old soap classic. She collapses, breathless, in a public place. Someone yells for a doctor. Finn rushes to her side. Hands tremble, panic rises, the heartbeat is real, the connection unavoidable. In those high-stakes moments, he'll see her not as a threat, but as a daughter. Or at least, that's what Luna hopes. But will it work? Or will it push Finn further into his emotional corner, where guilt, confusion, and resentment keep him from embracing a child he never asked for? If emotional manipulation doesn't move him, Luna might turn to someone who has rewritten the rules of parental control and psychotic love. Sheila Carter. Oh yes, you read that right. There is no character in the bold and the beautiful more synonymous with chaos and cunning than Sheila, and she also happens to be Finn's biological mother. The very woman he spent most of his life fearing or running from. But what if Luna sees Sheila not as a monster but as a means to an end? Imagine Luna, broken by rejection, approaching Sheila with trembling hands and a desperate plea. Imagine Sheila, sensing opportunity, offering Luna guidance, comfort, strategy. A dark mentorship is born. Suddenly, Finn isn't just dealing with his mother and a daughter. He's dealing with two women blood relatives aligned in their mission to reclaim space in his life. This unholy alliance could open the door to another explosive twist that's already making waves across fan theories. The idea that Luna, through some cosmic or biological coincidence, might actually be the key to saving Liam's life. With Liam's condition deteriorating rapidly, the search for a life-saving treatment intensifies. A rare condition, an uncommon genetic marker, whatever the specifics, it leads to the discovery that Luna is a viable donor. Maybe not an organ, but stem cells. Blood. Tissue. Something that Liam desperately needs. Finn, the ever-professional doctor, is faced with an impossible choice. Refuse to pull Luna into this desperate moment and watch his best friend die, or accept her help, acknowledge her existence, and open the emotional floodgates he's worked so hard to dam. You can almost hear the confrontation now. Luna, standing in a sterile hospital corridor, tells Finn that she's willing to help, willing to risk everything, but only if he finally looks at her, finally says the words, "You're my daughter." It's not blackmail. It's a plea. But it forces Finn into a corner he may not escape from. Steffy, of course, is not having it. She's never trusted Luna, and if Sheila gets involved, her alarm bells won't just ring, they'll scream. Steffy will accuse Luna of using Liam's illness to manipulate Finn emotionally, and this could ignite another legendary Logan Forrester battlefront, especially if Hope becomes grateful to Luna for saving Liam. Speaking of Hope, let's not forget the emotional terrain she's navigating. Liam's health is declining. Hope is pregnant again. She's trying to keep her world from falling apart, but if Luna saves Liam, Hope may suddenly view her as a hero. The triangle shifts. Hope might support Luna's place in Finn's life, creating a rift with Steffy just when their fragile peace was beginning to solidify. And what happens if Liam, forever the bleeding heart, starts advocating for Luna as well? The man whose life she saved begins championing her cause, insisting that Finn must acknowledge her, that Luna deserves to be part of the family. Now even Liam and Steffy are at odds. And just like that, Luna is at the center of a Forrester-Logan war she never intended to start, but has no intention of leaving. Back at Forrester Creations, Luna's presence is impossible to ignore. Her screen time increases. Her influence grows. She's no longer a side story. She's a central character. The writers are setting her up for something big and permanent. Whether it's a redemption arc, a villain arc, or a tragic anti-hero journey remains to be seen. But Lisa Yamada's portrayal is here to stay, and the stakes are climbing with every episode. There's also the lingering question of whether Luna herself is keeping secrets. Where was she raised? Who exactly is her mother? Why now? Why Los Angeles? Is there more to her than just a daughter searching for a father? Is it possible that Sheila had something to do with her birth all along? That Luna has a darker lineage than even she realizes? The possibilities are endless and deliciously twisted. So where does this leave us? Luna isn't going anywhere. In fact, she may very well be the linchpin in the next massive twist on The Bold and the Beautiful. Whether she fakes an emergency, partners with Sheila, or saves Liam's life in a real, profound way, she's entrenched in the emotional DNA of this show now. Finn will be forced to choose: ignore the girl begging to be claimed, or embrace the daughter who may hold the key to saving his best friend. Steffy will fight to protect her marriage and her family. Sheila will seize any sliver of opportunity to reclaim her place. And Hope, caught between the man she's losing and the woman who might save him, will have to decide if she can live with the consequences. But Luna? She's done waiting. She's ready to take what's hers. And Los Angeles better be ready for the fallout. Because in The Bold and the Beautiful, no secret stays buried, no bond is unbreakable, and no character arrives without a storm behind them. Keep watching. Luna's just getting started.